Hello student, good morning, welcome back. So today I am going to start new chapter, mechanical properties of solid. In this chapter we shall study different topics. So that topics are first introduction part, introduction. Okay. Second is elastic behavior of solids, elastic behavior of solids. Okay. Third topic is stress. Fourth topic strain. Fifth topic, Hooke's law. Hooke's law. Okay, and next topic is stress strain curve. Stress strain curves. Okay, and next topic is elastic modulus. Elastic modulus. And next topic is Poisson ratio. Poisson ratio. And the next topic is elastic potential energy in a straight wire. Elastic potential energy in a straight wire. In a stretched wire. Okay. And last topic of this chapter is application of elastic behavior of material. Application of elastic behavior of materials. Okay, so these are some topics. Okay, the first topic is, here you can see that the first topic is introduction part, second topic is elastic behavior of solids, third stress, fourth strain, okay, and fifth Hooke's law. Okay, fifth is Hooke's law, sixth topic stress and strain curves, seventh topic elastic modulus. Okay, eighth topic is Poisson ratio. Okay, ninth topic elastic potential energy in a stretched wire, and the last topic of this chapter is application of elastic behavior of materials. Okay, today I am going to discuss introduction part of this chapter. Okay, so mechanical properties of solids, and the solids are rigid bodies. Okay, so today our first topic is rigid body. Okay, so what is a rigid body? A rigid body is defined as a hard solid body having a definite shape and size. Okay, so here a rigid body is defined as a hard solid body having a definite shape and size. Okay, so we already know that the entire structure of any solid body. Okay, this is a solid body and this is the entire structure of solid body. Okay, so in solids the atoms are closely packed. Here you can see that these atoms, okay, these all atoms are very closely packed together. Okay, by which force? Intermolecular force. Okay, intermolecular force due to these atoms. These are the atoms. Okay, atom of this solid body are closely packed together by intermolecular force and hence remains in equilibrium positions. Okay, but when external force applied on this body, external force, F represent here external force applied on this body, okay, then it gets deformed. Okay, it gets deformed. I mean the intermolecular distance between these two bodies will be changed here. Okay, so in this situation the intermolecular distance are disturbed. These are the intermolecular distance disturbed here. Okay, and the external force which is responsible, this external force which is responsible for deformation is called deforming force. Okay, so intermolecular force is maximum in solid, then liquid, and then gas. And intermolecular gap, okay, I mean the intermolecular distance, this is the intermolecular gap, I mean the distance between these two atoms is more in gas, and then liquid, and then solid. So here you can see that the very less intermolecular distance between these two atoms. Okay, so these are tightly packed together. Okay, so these are the rigid body. This is the entire structure of rigid body. But when any force, any external force applied on this body, then this solid get deformed. Okay, and this force is called deforming force. Okay, so what is a deforming force? So we see that here, deforming force. Okay, so we can write here its definitions. Okay, so this is a force which when applied changes the shape or size of the body. Okay, and this force is called, you can see that here, so this F is external force, is called deforming force, due to which the shape of the body will be changed. So now we discuss the rest of the topic. So our next topic is elasticity. Okay, so what is elasticity? The property of the material of a body due to which it regains its original size and shape back after the removal of the deforming force is called elasticity. So this is a simple definition of elasticity. I mean, this is the property of elastic body, I mean the solid body of the material of a body due to which it regains its original size and shape back after the removal of the deforming force. It's called elasticity. Okay, so now we talk about spring. Okay, so here we take any spring here. So this is a structure of spring. Okay, so in this spring you can see that here, okay, there are two ends. Okay, so what happens? So when we pull the spring out from the both sides, when we applied force on both sides of these springs, then what happened? The length of this spring will be increased. The length of this spring increased here. Okay, delta L, and here also delta L. Okay, but when we remove the external force, okay, then what happened? Then spring returns to its original positions. Okay, and this shows the elastic property of spring. And our next topic is plasticity. What is a plasticity? Okay, the property of a body. Okay, 1 minute. The property of a body in which it does not regain its original shape and size even after the removal of the deforming force. Is called plasticity. Okay, so the property of a body in which it does not regain its original shape and size even after the removal of deforming force, okay, it's called plasticity.